Hello everybody, Rusted Ground here, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. So we're back here at Arl Eamon's estate, sorry, or Arl Eamon's chambers, whatever this is called. We saved the queen, and now we should start having some conversations with her, and maybe hopefully with Alistair, and see if they would agree to, you know, rule together or whatever. But, yeah. Right, so, let's see. Where's everybody? Wynn, Liliana, Zevran, Shale. My room with the dog, and, okay. Anora's room is right next to my room, which is great. I guess. This is locked. Alright. Okay, so let's just go have a chat with her right now. There she is. Nora and Arlena is there as well. This chest is locked. Great.
My lady, she will be forever grateful, Warden.
Yeah, I hope she will. We'll have to see. So, Nora, hello.
Hello again, Warden. It is good that you came to speak with me. First, let me say that I knew your family. Eleanor, in particular, was dear to me, and what Hal did was unforgivable. How fitting he died at your hands. I will be blunt.
Yes.
I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon listens, and with good reason.
Okay.
My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne.
Okay, one second. Are you proposing an alliance?
That is exactly what I am proposing. When the time comes, you support my bid in the Landsmeet to remain on the throne. You will be seen as my father's enemy, yet you will be in support of his daughter. You will be seen as supporting the interests of Ferelden, as opposed to solely those of the Grey Wardens. In return, I add my voice to yours. Do you see? Together we can do what alone we cannot.
From what I've heard from everybody else in here, right, is that she was the real ruler anyway, so she would be the best candidate as well. But the Arl said that Alistair, because of his bloodline, he should be the one ruling. Alistair is not fit for ruling. I don't think so. At least not yet. So he would be technically kind of forced into it. But if there's a way... I haven't read these options here. But if there's a way to get these two together... What happens to Logain? Okay. I think you're better candidate than... Why not simply marry Alistair? The best of both worlds. Alright. Okay. 1 second. What happens to Logain if you are queen? Yeah, what happens to Logain if you are queen?
He is my father, as well as a great general, who has served his nation well until now. If there is a way for him to live, I would prefer it.
Okay. Wait a second. Ooh. But justice must be done, don't you think?
I will always be my father's daughter, but even I know he must pay for his crimes. It will not make me glad, even so. Does that affect your decision? Can we yet come to an arrangement?
Why not simply marry Alistair and get the best of both worlds?
Ignoring that the man looks so much like Kaelin, my recently dead husband, if you
He does, actually, yeah.
My main fear is that he might govern like Kaelin as well.
What do you mean?
But it is true that Alistair has Theron blood. To some, this is more important even than practical considerations.
Exactly,
A
unfortunately.
union might be considered a compromise, but is this something Alistair even desires?
Well... I think I could convince him.
Let me say this. If Alistair is willing to stand back and allow me to continue governing the nation, then I would be willing to have him as my king. It is my understanding that governing does not appeal to him anyhow.
Exactly.
If that is so, this is a compromise I can live with.
Cool. Alright. Okay, so all we have to do is try to convince Alistair that he's not gonna rule anyway. He's just gonna be there just to show face, and that's it. I will speak to him then. Why would he agree to those terms? Never mind. No, I will speak to him. Yeah, I will speak to him.
I will be interested to hear what he has to say.
Okay, so now we're going to... Okay. Be the matchmaker, basically. Bum. Okay, let's see what he has to say, if he has anything, because last time he didn't want to talk to us.
So I'm guessing someone told Honora I was planning to steal her throne. She has a nasty glare. She wants to be queen. I get it. I don't trust her any more than her father, but I get it.
Okay, so... What do you think about her, first of all?
They say that Honora is smart, determined. She's supposedly the one who's really ruled here, not Kaelin. She's her father's daughter. Me? I say that's where the problem lies. People like her and her father always think they're the only ones who can fix things. So everyone should just stay out of their way. What do you think? When the Landsmeet comes, you might even have a say.
Yes, well... I think you should marry Honora. That's what I think.
Marry her? As in marriage? As in be her husband?
Yes, as in marriage. Yes, exactly. Yes, Alistair.
Spoken to her about this? You did, didn't you?
Yes,
I
I
can't
did.
say I like the idea at all. Why should I even consider something like this?
Well, oh, here we go. I think it's the best compromise for peace. She can rule while you lead. It's perfect. Ooh. You'll do it because I tell you. No, you won't. Perhaps I will tell her no then. No, I won't. So, she can rule while you lead. This is perfect. Or I think this is the best compromise for peace. I'm gonna go with, I think this is the best compromise for peace. I don't really want to, like, she can rule while you lead is kind of a little bit, sounds like a little bit of an insult. And I mean, I don't mind saying it, but I'd rather go with the first one. I think this is the best compromise for peace.
Compromise? Yes, I suppose the Landsmeet would like the sound of that. Alright, you've convinced me.
Whoa, okay.
If it comes to that, I'll agree to marry her. Make her help us all. Go and tell her, if you think it's a good idea. Me? I think I need a drink. Or 10.
Okay, good, right. Okay, well, let's go back to her and tell her that Alistair agrees, so hopefully...
Well, have you spoken to my lucky betrothed yet? Or will we be reduced to passing notes?
Well, you do have a messenger. It's standing right in front of you, right? So, he agreed to your terms.
He has? I wasn't expecting that, to tell you the truth.
Ouch.
To marry Kaelin's
She's
brother.
not...
Well, I suppose stranger things have happened. If it will truly help matters... Is this it then? I agreed to marry Alistair to retain my throne, and in exchange I give you my support. If not, then tell me now.
No, this is it. Marry Alistair and you have my support.
Done. So, we have a deal, Warden. I trust you'll keep your end of the bargain.
I will.
Now, I suppose, comes the task of dealing
I
with
hope.
my father. That will be no small
Yes.
feat, of course, but I am certain you already know this. I imagine
Yeah.
you have much to do. Is there anything else you needed from me?
I have some questions.
Ask me whatever you like.
Does it make you uncomfortable siding against your father?
Of course it does. Do you think me heartless? But how much worse would I be to calmly stay at the side of a man who murdered my husband?
And who tried to murder you as well? I met with Kaelin and Ostagar. He was a good man. Kaelin was a fool, but he didn't deserve his death. We should tell people what really happened to Kaelin. Did you love Kaelin? Ooh, okay. No, I think I'm gonna go with I met with Kaelan at Ostagar. He was a good man.
He was, and far happier in the field than in the throne room. He was
Oh.
reckless, impetuous, and charming. Had he not been king, he would have made a dashing rogue for a band of players. We were a good pairing. He would not have wanted the burden of ruling any more than I would have liked to remain the silent wife in my husband's shadow.
Why did Loghain leave Kaelan to die, do you know?
Kaelan was so idealistic. The world was his storybook, and he was the hero. And my father is different. He's an idealist too, but he knows what idealism costs. They often clashed, but never seriously, never for long. Kaelan would always come round to Father's way of thinking eventually. And then the Blight came. Kaelan dreamed of uniting all the nations of Thedas against the Darkspawn. It was a dream. He wouldn't surrender. What my father saw, however, was the boy he had swaddled inviting Orlesian troops back into the land he had fought to free of them. And for once, my poor, foolish husband wouldn't back down.
Okay, I'm sorry for your loss.
It was more than just my own loss. But I thank you all the same.
Another question. I don't think I'm gonna go with we should tell people what really happened to Kaelan. Not yet, anyway. I think we will get a chance.
Ask me whatever you like.
What do you think will happen after the lands meet?
Do you want me to try my luck at fortune-telling? There was an old woman who read palms in the village of Gwarren when I was a child. She told me that I would have 10 children and be bald as a winter heath when I grew up. I can't say I put much faith in foretelling. What will happen depends much on you, Warden. But you certainly knew that already.
Okay, I should go.
Then I wish you luck, Warden.
Right. So... One second, what did we have to do here in Denerim? Fazil's request. Free Sailors was robbed? No. Unrest in the Alienage. Investigate the unrest in the Alienage. Queen Honora has told you about unrest in the Alienage. She suspects that Loghain and Howe have done something to greatly upset the elves. Investigate the Alienage and see if you can find out what Loghain has been up to. Okay, we'll do that. Guys?
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire. What comes, my friend? So, full of questions, are you? Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
Yeah, I think we've talked...
You mean, is she truly the Flemeth of legend and story? Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience. I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful. A fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her. Many centuries before this land was even named Ferelden, the tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conobar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conobar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conobar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed.
Okay.
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conobar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
So she truly loved Osen then?
That was not the point. Conobar had no honor, so she would not have him. Flemeth begged the spirits to aid her, and 'twas they who slew Conobar. The demon the legend tells of came later. Lord Conobar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Which she never invaded, or he never defeated
The truth
her?
of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
Whoa, okay. The legend tells of Flemeth having many daughters. Aren't abominations usually insane horrors? An interesting story. Do you believe her
I
version?
do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has colored her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all.
The legend tells of Flemeth having many daughters.
You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds, after all, not just the one. And these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
Why would she refuse to speak of
The
them?
Chastened tell of a falling out between Flemeth and her daughters. They say that one day she hunted them all through the wilds and ate their hearts. It may be true. I have never seen another witch or heard of one. Perhaps one day Flemeth will eat my heart as well.
I think that's her plan. Okay. Aren't abominations usually insane
How
horrors?
often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are more things in this world and the next than you or I could ever hope to understand. What Flemeth became is a mystery. I suspect, even to her.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this question, the first one, although I know the answer, but let's see what she has to say. How is it that Flemeth has survived for so
The
long?
demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps,
Okay,
some would
that's
say.
okay.
I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her.
Okay, interesting story, thank you.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless.
Really? Well, she actually died.
Ah, then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
Okay. Maybe I should have discussed this with her earlier.
This is not as defensible as I would like, but it will do. What is
know.
your wish, Kadan? Speak, then. Then I
Nothing,
suggest we
apparently.
move on.
I have a
I
question.
am hardly surprised.
Do you find Ferelden very strange? I think we asked him this
To put it
before.
lightly, no one has a place here. Our farmers wish to be merchants. The
Yeah, we
merchants dream of
definitely
being
talked to him
nobles, and
before
the nobles
about
become
this.
warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
Okay, never mind.
Very well.
Let's
As you
go.
wish.
Okay. How do the rest feel about everything that has just happened here? Let's see. Shale?
Everything in here appears to be breakable. It seems most impractical. It doesn't have better things to do.
So you're a female? I had no
I
idea.
did not think it needed to be said. It has never told me what gender it is, has it?
I am male.
Good for it. I am sure that to other creatures as soft and weak as itself, that would be perfectly obvious. The truth is that whatever gender I was is irrelevant now. I am a golem. I have no gender. It will not become an issue.
No, it won't. I didn't say it was an issue. You're just cuter than before. Oh, no. No, I'm just gonna go with no, not at all.
Good. Let us leave it at that. Now, let us crush something soft and watch it fountain blood. That is a girlish thing to want to do, yes?
Oh, definitely. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, Shale. Good talk, as always.
We can't all be gallivanting about the house all day. Her Highness is here. Someone fetch the Queen some clean linens and be quick.
Alright. Liliana?
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Something I
It
can
sure
help
is.
with?
What do you know about this place?
Denerim is Ferelden's most important city, yes? This is the seat of power, the jewel in the crown of the king. She is Ferelden's heart. Her walls are strong, but within them lies so much beauty, just like the country and the people.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
I can help with?
Okay, I'd like to talk
Yes?
about something.
What's on your mind?
Let me see if there's anything. No, never mind. Okay, she's told us all her tales, so there's no point in us just asking her the same things again. Zevran, on the other hand,
like this. The last time I came to Denerim, I stayed at an inn so filthy the bed bugs had fleas. Your
Right.
wish?
can you answer some
Whatever you'd
questions?
like to ask.
Can you tell me about that last mission now?
Yes, I suppose it is time.
Uh-huh.
You have been a good friend to me after all. There is no reason to be silent. There is a reason I accepted this mission in Ferelden, far away from home, and it had nothing to do with any thought that I might lead the crows. Meeting you, after all, was quite an accident. My last mission before this one did not end well.
Okay. Is this a story or a confession? No. So what happened?
You must realize that until that day I was cocky and arrogant. I was the best crow in Antiva, I believed, and I bragged of my conquests often, both as an assassin and lover.
Wow, that sounds so not like you, Zevran. You were more cocky and okay. Okay, and how have you changed?
Indeed. I was often told I was insufferable, right before I ended up in bed with someone. Such is how it was. One of the crow masters grew tired of my boasting. My bid for an incredibly difficult mark was accepted, much to my surprise. A wealthy merchant with many guards and completely silent. Taliesin agreed to be part of my team, as well as an elven lass named Rina. She was a marvel.
Here we go.
Smooth, wicked, eyes that gleamed like justice. Everything I thought I desired.
Uh-oh.
Rina was special. I had closed off my heart, I thought. But she touched something within me. It frightened me. When Taliesin revealed to me that Rina had accepted a bribe from the merchant, told him of our plan, I readily agreed that she needed to pay the price and allowed Taliesin to kill her. Rina begged me not to. On her knees, with tears in her eyes, she told me that she loved me and had not betrayed us. I laughed in her face, and said that even if it were true, I didn't care.
Wow. But that wasn't true.
I convinced myself it was. Taliesin cut her throat, and I watched her bleed as she stared up at me. I spat on her for betraying the crows. When Taliesin and I finally assassinated the merchant, we found the true source of his information. Rina had not betrayed us, after all.
It was Taliesin, wasn't it? What? Or? Wow, I'm so sorry, man.
I wanted to tell the crows what we had done, our mistake. Taliesin convinced me not to. He said it would be a foolish waste. So we reported that Rina had died in the attempt. We needn't have bothered. The crows knew what we had done. The master who disliked me told me so to my face. He said the crows knew, and they didn't care. And one day, my turn would come.
Wow. So you felt guilty?
I felt empty. I felt as if I was nothing. I felt as if she had been nothing. You once asked why I wanted to leave the crows. In truth, what I wanted was to die. What better way than to throw myself at one of the fabled Grey Wardens?
I see.
And then this happened, and here I am.
I'm sorry, Zevran, but I'm glad you're with us, honestly.
It feels good to speak of it to someone. I swore I never would. Whatever it is I sought by leaving Antiva, I think I have found it. I owe you a great deal.
You bet your ass you do. I'm glad to have you with me.
Let us return to your mission, shall we? Suddenly, I do not feel like standing about.
Okay, right. That's great, man. That's great. I mean, it's great that he told us that story, not what happened. Don't get me wrong. Ogren. Where's Win?
This is a nice estate, isn't it? What's
It
on
is,
your
yeah.
mind?
Ooh, have you changed your mind about Morgan
I have
and me?
watched you for a time, and perhaps I was wrong. There seems to be something special between the two of you. It
Does it
doesn't
really?
happen often, but I see her smile to herself sometimes when she watches you.
Does she? Aw, how sweet. I have to tease her now.
I think I was too harsh in my judgment before, and I am sorry.
I think you wanted the best for both of us.
What you have may not last forever. Death and duty may part you, but love's worthiness is not diminished because of that. I should have seen this before. Instead, you learn to cherish every precious moment that you spend together, knowing that it may be the last. And for those of us watching, well, it brings warmth to these old bones to know that something so beautiful can be found in the midst of chaos and strife.
Nice, okay. Okay, Win. I'm glad you see it that way, I guess. Although, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It doesn't really seem that the bond between Morgan and myself is that big. I don't know. Just
I got
Hello.
a moment's haste, sir.
I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
Nothing apparently. We'll talk later.
All right then.
Okie dokie. Okay, so we need to go to the... What's it called? To the Alienage. Okay. To the Alienage, right. So, let's take Shale with us. Let's take...
Indeed.
Liliana and
Yes.
Win. There we go. This team should be interesting. Right. Before we do this, though, maybe we can sell some stuff.
Dwarven craft. Welcome back. Is there something else you'd like to look at? Only the finest crafts, straight from Orzammar.
Show me what you
piece
have.
Comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim.
Yeah, okay. Right, so we're gonna sell these. I'm gonna sell... Oh, shit. I should have, maybe... Ooh, Starfang, Marik's Blade. This thing, I'm gonna sell it. Knight Commander's Helm. Kinda like this one. +5, okay. Suddenly, this shield, nope, we're not keeping this one. Why didn't I... Oh, man. Black runestone. Should have given this to someone. Oh, well. Right, so let's sell these bolts. Didn't I get... Wasn't the blade that I got from... Wait a second, Starfang. No. The summer sword. Oh, this one was the sword I think I got from, what's her name? Chance to knock target back. Yeah, okay. Okay, we'll leave it like that for now. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Okay, so the Alienage. And oh, I can level up these guys. Okay, so let me level up these guys really quickly. Okay, right. So we're good to go now. Let's go to the Alienage.
The worst of it's cleaned up now. Just watch yourself if you're going in. The Alienage is a festering sore full of parasites, and that's on a good day.
Okay. Yes, I do want to venture forth in the... What the hell? Alienage. Yeah, here we go. Okay. The Elven Alienage and Alienage culture. There have always been alienages. They have been around for as long as elves and shems have lived in the same lands. Ours isn't even the worst. They say that Val Royaux has 10,000 elves living in a space no bigger than Denerim's market. Oh my god. Their walls are supposedly so high that daylight doesn't reach the Venedal until midday. But don't be so anxious to start tearing down the walls and picking fights with the guards. They keep out more than they keep in. We don't have to live here. You know, sometimes a family gets a good break and they buy a house in the docks or on the outskirts of town. If they're lucky, they come back to the Alienage after the looters have burned their house down. The unlucky ones just go to the pauper's field. Here we're among family. We look out for each other. Here we do what we can to remember the old ways. The flat ears who have gone out there, they're stuck. They'll never be human, and they've gone and thrown away being elven too. So where does that leave them? Nowhere. Okay. Right, so off the bat we have some quests. As you can see here, the hooded courier.
We are grateful. The compact is renewed.
What? You deliver the notices of appreciation to 5 hooded couriers in Denerim. Return to the Blackstone Irregulars for your reward. Right, okay. Right, and you? I have a letter for you from the Blackstone Irregulars.
Death fighting the blighted wretches is better than basking in this squalor. They'd better be paying well.
Okay, another quest updated. This is Scraping the Barrel. You have delivered the letters of conscription to all the conscripts. Return to the Blackstone Irregulars in Denerim, Redcliffe, or Lothering for your reward. Right, perfect. Super cool. Right, what the hell is going on?
This is a real alienage. I've never been in one. How exciting.
Uh-huh.
I think we better explain things to him.
Whoa! The hell? What was that? What was that about?
I shouldn't have cut through here. Bloody knife ears.
Okay. What the hell was that? What is this here? Syrian's house. Okay, and then Starved Veteran. Okay, let's have a chat with these guys.
Silver for a war veteran?
Give one sovereign. Hope. Well, where did you get injured, soldier?
Darkspawn took off half my foot.
Okay, I'll give him a sovereign, because we have the money.
Oh, Andraste, bless you, sir. I won't forget your face. No, I won't.
Well, I hope he won't come back to, like, kill us because we gave him money. Feral dog, official notice. What is this? Bearing arms is strictly prohibited. Elves who have swords, what?
I shall do it.
Will die upon them. Right. Mystical Sight of Power, Alienage Tree, Andraste's Grace. This is a gift, okay. Sir Otto, Sick Elf. Okay, hold on a second. What's going on here?
They could just be chanting gibberish. It's not as if you'd ever know.
Healer Saritor, Healer Veras. You know what? I'm actually gonna go back here and go inside that house or whatever that is, just to see what this is. I know we're just going into someone's house like that. Hello there.
Come in. I didn't thank you before, did I?
I wish I could give you something.
Oh, this is the
Everything
guy
I
from the
owned was
dungeon.
lost to looters after the purge. Not that I had anything valuable to begin with.
Can you tell me what's going on
It's
here?
a plague, so they say. I've seen a few sick people since I've been back, but I don't know how bad it really is.
There are mages from Neverwinter here helping to treat it. But there's something odd going on, though. My cousin Shiani could tell you more. You can't miss her. Just look for the angriest woman in the alienage.
Okay. Why hasn't the alienage been closed
Between
off?
the Civil War and Ostagar, the city doesn't have enough soldiers left to seal the alienage. And only elves and refugees have gotten sick. I'm sure that if anyone important gets the plague, the alienage will burn.
I guess the plague's been pretty bad. I've seen a few sick people myself, but by the time I got here, it seemed to be under control. There are mages from Neverwinter here helping to treat it. But there's something odd going on, though. My cousin Shiani could tell you more. You can't miss her. Just look for the angriest woman in the alienage.
The Chantry allowed foreign magic in here?
I guess so. I'd expect Templars here otherwise.
Okay, does the magical treatment work?
I don't know. You can only find out for certain if it doesn't work. And no one wants to put it to a serious test.
Right, okay.
I know you've already done a lot for me, but I have to ask. Could you talk to Shiani? Please.
I will.
I don't know what's going on here, but I know she's in over her head.
Yeah, you will. You told me that I should talk to her, so, yeah, I'll see what I can do.
I don't know what to say. Thank you. Make her bless you.
Right, okay. That's it, huh? Yeah, let's go, I guess. Is there anything on this side? There's a sick elf.
Nothing's wrong with me that that a couple of pints couldn't fix.
Okay. Right.
Oh, it's good
Whoa.
to see you again, friend. You were so generous to me before, and these are
other veterans.
I'm an orphan.
Oh, and an orphan. Please, my lord.
Oh, come on. You're trying to con me into this? Are you kidding me? Are you really a veteran?
I'm insulted. A veteran campaigner, am I? And Oli is as bereft of parents as anyone's ever been.
No,
My
they're
mom
the...
is especially dead.
Yeah, okay.
No need to mention that, Oli. Will you help us?
I just noticed that he has pointy ears now, so... Yeah, I don't seem to have any coins on me.
Can't blame a fellow for asking, eh? Well, let's go, Oli.
Right. The way he said my mom is especially dead, what the hell is that? Okay.
How many of our brothers and sisters and children have these men already taken?
I think Shiani. Look, this is Shiani.
Children at home. I can't wait out here for another day.
So go home. The best thing you can do for your children is not trust these charlatans.
Everyone remain calm. We will help as many as we can today, so long as we can do this in an orderly fashion.
Oh, you're helping us, are you, Shem? Like Valendrian and my uncle Syrian, you helped them, didn't you? Helped them never to be seen again.
We've explained this to you before, girl. More whining will not persuade us to let you into the quarantine to carry plague back out to the alienage.
Quit trying to get us all killed, Shiani. Some of us have still got things to live for.
If this spell of theirs works, why are half the people they quarantine perfectly healthy?
What's going on here?
What's wrong, Shem? Did you get bored and decide to come watch the elves die of plague? Wait. Sora's told me about you. You're the one who freed him from the dungeons. These foreigners say they're here to help with our outbreak of plague. Funny thing, though. All the people they help disappear.
That's not true, and you know it, Shiani. Both my sisters got the Tevinter spell cast on them, and they're fine.
Where's your niece, then? And my uncle Syrian? And Valendrian?
Okay. Slow down here and just tell me what's happening, please.
These foreigners have taken dozens of elves into that house over the last few weeks, and none of them have been seen again. One of them was our Haran, Valendrian. And I don't know what we're going to do if we don't get him back.
Does the guard know about this?
They have to know about it. The Haran complained, and so did I. They just don't care, or something worse.
What is a Haran exactly?
He's the elder, the person who guides us.
Okay.
Maybe that doesn't mean anything to you, but it's important to us.
I'll try talking to the healers?
You can try. Those guards mean business.
Okay, so Codex updated. Valendrian. Every alienage has a Haran, an elder. It falls to the Haran to arrange marriages for those without family, to negotiate with the guards when there's trouble, and to act as a sort of a mayor and surrogate uncle to the people of the alienage. The title, like so many things, is a holdover from the time of Arlathan. For Harans are not necessarily the oldest person in their community or even all that old. Tradition gives the role to the oldest soul, the wisest, cleverest, and the most level-headed. Valendrian has been Haran of the Denerim alienage since he was in his 30s. Damn, okay. I have some notes here as well, what? Oh, the correspondence, okay, and then what is this? Disguised, right, this is from the other quest. Okay, so quest updated. You've learned that there is a plague spreading about in the alienage. Men from the Tevinter Imperium are here supposedly to help, but it seems they are taking both sick and healthy elves into quarantine, and that no one ever sees them again. Perhaps this is worth investigating. Perhaps. I just want to see what else is in here. Sir Otto.
Is someone there? Maker's blessing to you, child. Be not afraid. I still have some sight to see you by.
Okay, what happened to you? Who are you,
It is
first
a
of all?
pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Sir Otto. I am a Templar. I lost my sight in a battle with a powerful Maleficar. He called flame from the air and burned my face.
Ouch.
The scars have healed, but my sight will never recover.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't be. Many of my brethren died in that battle.
What's a Templar doing here?
We'd heard rumors that there's an enclave of Maleficarum hidden in the Alienage.
Hello. Okay. Why? Okay, are you in any condition to fight? Have you found anything?
I have found no evidence of Maleficarum in the Alienage. However, there is something else. This place, it's scarred like me. When I came here, I immediately could feel an air of hopelessness, despair. But over time, I felt the wrongness runs far deeper than that.
What do you mean?
I don't know. But the feeling of wrongness never wanes. And so I attempt to puzzle it out. I don't suppose I could impose upon you.
I would gladly help you.
It took patience, but some elves opened up to me, and I've heard their sad tales. But I found no real evidence to support my fears. Ears alone have done all they can. I was hoping you could be my eyes. Look around the alienage for anything out of the ordinary.
Well, like what?
I don't know. I have a feeling that there is something to be found, though. You seem capable. I have hope that you will find what I seek. Make her watch over you, child.
Wow. That's super vague. Okay, quest updated. Something wicked. Help Sir Otto discover what is going on in the Alienage. You met a blind Templar, Sir Otto, who says that something is very wrong in the Alienage. He's asked you to be his eyes and look around for anything suspicious. Okay. Another official notice. Okay.
Baker, help me.
Ouch. Right. Amathine?
There's nobody to play with me. Mama never came back from High Ever. What's taking her so long? Mama said she'd bring me a present from High Ever. I wonder what it'll be.
Okay. City map in here. Hospice side entrance. Valendrian's house. Let's go to Valendrian's house first. If we can, of course. Mystical site of power as well. Okay, what is this exactly? Whoa! Okay. You found and activated the 4 Mystic. Okay, return to the Mage's Collective. Alright, gotcha now.